Title: The Silent War. Battle for the Land. Opening scene. Every year, over $2.5 billion are lost. Not because of drought, not because of storms, but because of one animal. The wild boar. Scene 1. The rise of the enemy. They used to be a nuisance. Now, they're an invasion. In Texas alone, their numbers have surged beyond 2.6 million. They tear through cornfields like locusts, rip apart fences with brutal force, and maul livestock courts, chickens, even horses. Family pets, too. Nothing is safe. In some counties, people don't just fear the night. They fear broad daylight. Boars are charging through yards, through fields, through lives feral, unprovoked, relentless. Scene 2. Resistance from the ground. Farmers tried everything. Traps, dogs, steel fences, motion lights. None of it worked. These animals are too smart, too fast, too many. So now the battle has gone where only machines dare fly, into the skies. This isn't hunting. This is survival. Scene 3. Into the fire. The aerial assault. The heat was suffocating. South Texas. Noon. Dust and silence stretched over fields as far as the eye could see. Then the rotors began to churn. Johnny sat beside me. Quiet, focused, a rancher. He'd lost everything but his land. 2 horses, 12 goats, more chickens than he could cow. All slaughtered by hogs. This ain't about sport, he muttered. This is payback, the pilot nodded. We lifted off. Scene 4. First contact. Movement. Southeast tree line. Johnny Cayed. The chopper dipped. Low blades slicing the heat. Below us, the boars moved, like black oil spilling across the golden field. Thick, fast, and chaotic. Johnny fired. 1, 2, 3. The lead sow dropped. The herd scatter, hooves pounding, dust flying like smoke signets in a war zone. We chased. Every jolt of the rifle shook the cockpit, but Johnny didn't miss. Not once. Scene 5. No victory. Only pause as the sun sank. We landed. The rotors fell silent. But no one relaxed, because when the darkness rises, so do the boar. They don't sleep. They wait. They hunt. Johnny swapped scopes for thermal. Loaded silencers. The hunt continued. We moved on foot. Stealth. Heat signatures. No lights. No noise. Just breath, sweat, and boots in the brush. Scene 6. Reckoning in the dark. We found them, 9 of them, moving like ghosts along a fence line. We'd cleared just hours earlier. They were reclaiming land like it was theirs. They weren't just invading. They were adapting. Johnny raised his rifle. 1 down. Another flash of heat. 2 down. We split up. They ran straight into us. 8 of 9 dropped in minutes. The last fled into a ravine. Janet didn't hesitate, just followed. One sharp crack echoed, then silent. Scene 7. What it all means. At dawn, we returned. 50 hogs down, but no one cheered. Because this wasn't a victory. This was just maintenance. The land looked calm, but we knew the truth. One night, just one, is all it takes for them to undo everything. They breed like wildfire too, 12 piglets a litter, twice a year. The numbers don't lie. They're winning, and we're only holding them back by inches. Closing monologue. This war isn't about trophies. It's not about glory. It's about pride. About land, about the calloused hands of farmers who built their futures on soil, only to watch it torn apart by an enemy no one warned them about. If we don't fight for this land, Johnny once said, no one will. And he's right, because every morning, as the sun rises, we gear up again. We don't ask for medals, we ask to be heard. Want more. If this spoke to you, if you've ever worked the land, raised livestock, or lost a season's work in a single night, then you're already part of this all. Hit subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because the next battle begins at dusk.